Hi, I'm Dana, and you're with me looking like this in such terrible lighting because I've gotten the email with my tenancy agreement, and all I need to do is go in and sign it. I've been waiting for this moment, and I'm fucking petrified. I don't want to do it at all, and I just want to live in a hole with my cat and not have to deal with this stuff. But I also do actually want to live in a house and have a home and be a person, so I do need to actually sign this, and I thought maybe it'd be kind of fun. Sorry, I just read my landlord's name. It's not Steven Tyler, but it's close enough that for a moment I was like, is my landlord the frontman of Aerosmith? He's not. I wish he was. I mean, I'd stop paying rent if that was. Just shut up, Dana. Just stop stalling. I've already read this because my guarantor sent it to me when they received it, so I already know what all of this says, and I know it's a perfectly normal, ordinary tenancy agreement, as I have had to sign many times in the past, and I need to just click yes, I'll sign, and just fucking do it. My full legal name, my full initials. I, Miss Dana, have agreed and understood the document below and agree to sign. I do. As much as I possibly can. Signed my tenancy agreement. So my next thing is just to actually send over my deposit and first month's rent, which I fucking actually have, which is insane and incredible. So I just send that over. And then on Friday my friends come and we pack all of my things into a van. A lot of my stuff's already packed. I just need to do like kitchen, bathroom, and the last bits of my room. I don't really have all that much to do. I have also scheduled a fun thing with a friend that I've recently met in the area, and I'm pissed that I've met them right as I'm moving, but I want to like they're really fucking nice, and I think we could have a really good friendship. Like I don't want to like sever and miss out on a connection just because I'm moving out of the area. Like I think I'm gonna stay with my dentist because I actually really like my dentist, so I'm gonna be continuing to pay £30 a month for that, and then have to spend 50 quid on the train to get here. Which sounds ridiculous and like I shouldn't do it, but also like if I don't have a dentist, the anxiety I have about my teeth is gonna go fucking insane. I don't know why I'm telling you this on a video about my I'm just so scared. I'm just so very, very scared. And I've done all of this before, so I don't feel like I should be as scared as I am and feel as anxious as I do about it. None of this should be as big a fucking deal as I'm making it be, but it all is, because I just dissociate through this shit and get it done and don't fucking like mentally process or deal with it whatsoever, and then it's dealt with. And I would like to have some sort of fucking record and track and remember what I fucking did this time. And like, I know I'm not showing you everything because obviously like my like full name and my brand new address and stuff is on here, but I feel like this will be enough for me in future to like have a grasp on my life, because this feels like one of the periods that I will just blank and forget about in like a year and a half. I've had a lot of periods like that, and I want that's the big thing I like about having done YouTube for like a couple of years consistently now, is how much I can look back on like when my mum was first diagnosed and things like that, and like the points of my life that I've like blanked on. I can actually see how I was feeling in those moments. And again, I don't know why I'm telling you this on a video of me signing my tenancy agreement, but I have signed it. I could realistically send over the money also tonight, and then that's just done, and I'm ready to move, and I just need to collect the keys and actually move, and it'll be all done. And realistically, if I did that, I could open the bottle of Bollinger that I have, but I don't ever want to save that for when I've actually moved. We'll see. I've signed it. It's signed. Goodbye. We are now at 5:15 the night before I move. I think this might make me feel better. I think what I'm gonna do is go for a shower, but I'm really massively struggling to make any sort of fucking decision on what to do with myself, and I'm having an absolute fucking time of it. Like, I'm 85% packed. Like, I'm doing pretty well, you know, like I will be ready for tomorrow. But for like this little interim period, like, I don't know if I should order, and like, because I don't usually eat at 5 p.m, I eat at 8. So I could pack everything now and then order food later and just like not worry about that stuff and just be done with it for the night, and just have to worry about like packing like the fridge and freezer and like the bits I can't do until the morning. Or I could just eat the fucking food that I have and pack later on. I can't eat now. I can't change my routine that much. I'm absolutely not eating now. So my thought is that I could have a shower and wash my hair, and then I feel like sort of ready for things. Maybe I might. I could shower and wash my hair, get out and just pack everything, and then order food. That's what I'm going to do. That's the plan. See, this has helped. It hasn't made me feel particularly better, but it's definitely helped me make the decision on what I'm doing. Oh, there's so many steps to things. That's what I was saying. There's so many steps to things, and that's a killer for me right now in this moment. Like, I've got to take my hair out of these braids before I can go and do all of the steps that are involved in having a shower and a hair wash, and all the steps that are involved in drying off and getting ready, and then all the packing, and then ordering food. I desperately don't want to deal with any of this, and my body feels weird. I'm deeply uncomfortable physically and mentally and emotionally. I hate how different like my room is. Like, there's an echo, everything's wrong. I hate it all. I'm so scared that I'm forgetting like really important things and that everything's going to go wrong. Like, I'm absolutely fucking petrified. And I've got to just deal with it and get through it. And maybe it'll be worth it in the fucking end. But right now, I'm fairly certain I'm gonna have either a panic attack or a meltdown tonight. Like, I'm really not feeling my fucking best. Like, I feel like I'm vibrating inside. It's really quite unpleasant. I just really wish that it was all over already. And I feel like I usually dissociate through more of this area, but maybe I just don't remember it. I hope I don't remember this later on, to be honest with you. It's fucking horrible. I'm really not enjoying myself. It will be okay. I don't need to continue filming. You can't even see what I'm doing. I'm just taking my hair out and going and doing the thing that I've already told you that I'm going to go and do. I decided I'm not washing my hair because it frankly just takes way too fucking long, and I can't deal with it being wet right now. It will literally make me cry, and I'm not doing it. I then packed all of my bathrooms. I need to move the plants. So I need to check. Okay, yeah, okay. Other than some towels and some bits that I'm happy to put in my backpack, my bathroom is packed, but I want to put my shower curtain on top of my things in the box because there's just about enough room. But in order to do that, I need my shower curtain to be dry, but I just have a shower, so I'm letting that dry. So we need, I'm packing my kitchen next, so I'm going to pack everything apart from what I'm using right now and what I'm probably going to need what I know I'm going to need in the morning, and get it ready for the morning. And then I'm going to order takeout because that is me like, oh no, and then I'm going to pack most of Otis's things, and then that's me done for the night, and I'm ordering food, and everything else is going to have to be a tomorrow thing. So I'm going to need to use the towels that are in the bathroom and possibly my bath mats in order to pack any delicate kitchen things, of which there is some. I don't need to keep out 2 mugs, so that's the one that I use in the morning. I'm going to wash and dry this one. I don't know why I'm explaining it to you. Right. I'm gonna let it time lapse. I'll speed it up. I'm being messaged. I'm just gonna ignore it. Like, we'll just fucking focus for a bit. However long it takes to get things done is how long I focus for. And you'll be watching it happen. I fucking hate this. I'm pretty sure I've done everything that I can for the night. So it's time to order food and I have no idea what I want. I don't know what I can stomach. I don't like the idea of anything. I don't want to eat anything. I just want this to be done already, but I have, like, all that's left is some bits out in the kitchen that I need in the morning that I can throw into one bag. Otis's toys, some of Otis's toys are still up here. I need to sort those. I need to take the stool and a couple of other bits downstairs that are already packed, and like I'm done with it. I'm done. Like, I can't do anything else until tomorrow. But I can feel my heartbeat acutely, and I keep going hot and cold, and I keep sweating, and I'm just terrified. Like, you know when you watch a scary film and you have that moment where you jump and there's like pure panic, and then it goes because it's just a film. Like, it's just that all the time. It's that moment of pure panic and it doesn't fucking cease, and it's horrible, and I don't feel good, and I'm not enjoying this. But I'm going to try to order food and just relax. Yeah. How are you, my little man? The only part of his dinner that he's eaten was his licky treat, but it was a fell away licky treat, so I don't feel too awful. That should calm him down a little bit. And I've got the fell away plug in, and he's rolling on the floor. Like, he is definitely stress washing, but he's also not showing like signs of horribly stressed behaviour. So I do feel comfortable that this will calm down once we've moved and settled. It's just horrible right now, and then it won't be. So that's the update. Aww. And just like that, it's now the morning of. All I have left in my room is Otis's litter tray, my mattress, and this cushion couch thing I'm sitting on. So that's all good. Everything else is ready to go. I'm doing like the last few little packy bits, like winding this, and then it's over and I'm ready to go. People will be here in around half an hour to help me move. I'm fucking petrified. I don't want to do this. I don't want to deal with this. My body, like, I'm so achy already from packing and sorting everything, and now I also have to like move a fucking washing machine, and I'm dreading it. I'm dreading everything about today. I don't want to do it. I don't want to deal with it, and I'm just gonna have to push through and get it done because it's happening now. For all I've been worrying about Otis, and for all he is very stressed, he's also quite unbothered by the whole affair. My lovely boy. So yeah, I'm gonna have another cuppa, and then I think everyone will be here and it'll be time to actually do things. Everyone is about to arrive, so... Oh, you can see out the window now. It doesn't matter if you know where I live. So goodbye, room. That's where all my videos have been filmed. That's the video wall. That's my filthy fucking mattress. Goodbye. This is where a lot of puppet tusk was made. RIP my desk. I'm gonna miss you. Oh. The rest of that's all my housemate stuff. Like, I'm not leaving things, it's theirs. So we then come downstairs. I've got so much stuff. It's all of that, and that ain't the fucking half of it. I really can't decide if it's an insane amount of stuff or not that bad for an entire house, but I'm ready. Is this the hardest day of your whole tiny life? We arrived to no electricity. As you can see from the wall, there's over there. There's all sorts of things that they said would be done that haven't. I've just struggled to close these mirror doors because they said they'd be fixed and they haven't been. Places that have been repainted are still fucked. There's like holes in walls and holes in my floor. And I'm trying really hard not to have a meltdown. But Otis is doing quite well. So we do at least have that. Oh, I'm really not doing my best, but trying hard.
Day one, I guess. I've just woken up, it's 8 AM. I haven't slept well. I've had that like weird like hypervigilant sleep where like I'm asleep, my eyes are closed, I am technically asleep, but I'm still aware of everything. I'm scared, I'm anxious, I'm dreading getting out of bed, being awake, being about. I don't know what I'm doing, I don't know what I've done. And the level of just like fear and anxiety that I feel deep in the pit of my stomach is unbelievable. I'm just gonna have to get up and start dealing with it and try and make the most of it because I'm here for a year now. Like I'm just gonna have to try. I'm getting up now because I'm too hot, but the rest of the house is obviously too cold. So there's also condensation. So I think I just need to open a window and deal with it and get on with life. So yeah, I've been to the bathroom. I thought I'd immediately go downstairs to make a cuppa. I've also opened my windows to get rid of the condensation so I don't get mould and damp. But I can't bring myself to go downstairs because that's where all my things are and I need to carry them up. And I have so many physical things to do. I can't believe how much my body hurts. You guys haven't seen me cry before and I don't really want to do it now. But you know, it's one of those things where like I've had years and years of aches and pains and things not feeling great. I'm used to things aching, I'm used to things hurting. I understand that like moving house is going to make your body ache because you're carrying lots of things. I didn't do, frankly, nearly as much as everyone else did. And I'm in so much pain. Like it just hurts so much to like sitting here, it hurts my shoulders and my spine. I don't want to be in this kind of pain. So I've got a Coca-Cola Zero that my friend gave me. And I think I'm gonna sip that and just try to get over myself a bit. I do like my view. If I sit on the other side of the bed and look in the other window, I can see the hills. So that's beautiful. I like being able to people watch, and it seems like the people are probably quite nice. Otis is using his better shade because he's being normal and cool. He's been the best. He's been with me like the whole time. He's been the best. I don't know what I would do without Otis, like truly. But it's just a thing of like sitting here. And obviously I have a huge amount of emotional and like mental support from my friends, and they did come and like fucking move me, which is monumental and insane and crazy and so kind of them. But I also like, you know, now I am just sat here on my own. I have this entire house to deal with. I don't know how to do it. I don't know what I'm meant to do. You know, like my friend had to set up my gas and electric accounts last night and show me how to turn on the heating and sort getting the electric turned on because I'm just fucking incapable. Like I don't have a clue how to do any of it. And I'm glad that I have them and that they came and helped me, and I'm sure they'll be back at some point, but like on the day-to-day, I just have to do it myself. Sorry, Otis is like really using his tray. You know, like there's a level to which I understand that like being an adult in this world is doing things for yourself, doing things on your own. I was just looking at my bedroom door really creepily as though something horrible's happening. I just don't want to deal with whatever that might be. And it's nothing, I can hear birds. I haven't heard birds in the morning in a long time. Like I can hear birds from my bed and I can see the Yorkshire Hills from my bed. And I want this to all be lovely and nice, but it just doesn't feel like it is at all. And I so badly want it to be, and I've worked really hard for it to be. Yeah, I'm just gonna drink my fucking Coca-Cola and watch my cat be all excited looking out the window. And then I'm gonna have to pull my shit together and just get started on stuff. I'm gonna have to order some cleaning supplies or go out and buy some. I'm just going to figure it out.
we're about to do the thing that makes me like really unnecessarily anxious, and that I was just out of my bedroom to explore the rest of the house. It's well excited. This is the rest of it. Yeah, Otis is doing completely fine. He's just having a look around. He doesn't seem bothered. So I'm just going to get started on all this, I guess, and start moving stuff around. And I could film it, but I don't have Wi-Fi yet, so I need to use my phone to watch things. I can't survive without watching things, and I've downloaded Riot Women on my BBC iPlayer app. So I'm gonna... yeah, I'll show you in a bit. I don't feel good. I've been up for like half an hour. Today's day 2. I stopped vlogging yesterday because I felt awful and overwhelmed and terrible for many reasons. And then a friend offered to video call with me, and I spent 10 hours video calling with that friend. And they thankfully didn't seem to mind at all. But if I'm not FaceTiming, video calling with someone, I just feel really overwhelmed and like I can't like do anything. I'm just terrified, but I also can't be spending 10 hours a day on FaceTime calls with people, so we're gonna have to figure that out. I'm just having a cup of tea in bed before I have a cup of tea out of bed to get ready for the day. It is Sunday, and I think that, to be fair, a large part of my like current terror is that I know tomorrow is Monday, so that's when I have to start really doing things because things are open and I can do things, and I'm scared and I don't want to. So yeah, I'm just gonna drink quite a lot of tea and then I'll be back with you. I did have a good day yesterday, to be fair. I did get a lot done downstairs and I went for a little walk. I think I might go to church this morning. There is a church like really close and they have a service like this morning, and I've already checked the time. So it'd be a nice way to meet people, even though it is like a properly religious place. It's not like my little Unitarian church. I don't know, we'll see. I think I just need to like reform my routine. I think that's what's throwing me, is that I haven't had my routine. I need to figure out what that routine is going to be here. I did kind of think that I would be able to just move all my stuff and not have it be that big a deal, and I don't know why I thought that now. I also kind of want to go back to sleep because I did only go to sleep at like 2:30 and I woke up at like 8:30, but I'm so hyper-vigilant not asleep at the moment that it feels pointless going back to sleep because it's not going to be a fun sleep or a good sleep, you know? Well, actually, I don't know, you know, it might be a really good sleep if I do go back to sleep now. I'm not actually going to sleep. Oh god. I abandoned you last Sunday and today is Friday, and I'm gonna have a little chat with you while I make my lunch because this has become part of my routine. It's the first time in not in my entire life because I went to school and had lunchtimes there, but it's the first time in at least like 12 years that I'm actually eating 2 meals a day, because I've been tending to go out in the afternoons for little walks and little looksies around. And yeah, but I did intend to vlog the entire process. And I had to stop because you can't vlog that much if you're on FaceTime to someone or on video call to someone for like 12 hours a day. Because the moment you're not on a call to someone, all you can feel is an impending sense of doom and dread. That was rough. It was a very difficult first couple of days. Like, what a shock. Autistic person struggles with massive change to environment, routine and everything they know. And it was hard. What a surprise. Who knew? Wow. But it very quickly turned around. And it's been a bit mental how quickly it's turned around, to be honest with you. I've felt extremely lucky to have the friends that I have. Like, I have throughout this entire moving process. Like, I wouldn't have been able to even like fucking apply for the house if I hadn't had someone, like one of my online friends, willing to be a guarantor. I wouldn't have moved my stuff if the same person hadn't been willing to come down with their wife and like fucking just straight up move me. I wouldn't have been able to pay my deposit if I hadn't had help with that from friends. Like, this entire process has been
like the most supported I've ever been in my life by people, like emotionally, financially, like every fucking way that someone can be supported, I have been, and it's been fucking wild. It's been insane. And to be able to be like, guys, I'm not doing well, I'm genuinely concerned about having like a bit of a mentee B, like I honestly think I might have a bit of a mental health crisis, I'm not managing things well, please help me, and having a variety of offers from people willing to help me in whatever way they are able to has been a brand new and very lovely experience. It's been, it's very special. I really can't put into words how deeply I appreciate the people I know. Is Otis eating tape again? Oh, you're down there. Like the first couple of days, so yeah, like I, number one, just flat out wouldn't have been able to move without the support of my friends and the people around me, and that's been insane to realise and insane to experience and just fucking delightful, and it's felt lovely. And post-moving, I don't think I would have been able to cope without the massive amount of mental and emotional support I've been receiving from friends. It's above and beyond. It's more than anything I ever expected. Like, it's been incredible. Like, it's scary sometimes having predominantly online friends because I often need real life help, and it's difficult. And I do have one friend that's like they're closer to me now than they were before. It's the friend that was like driving me to Yorkshire, so like it's been really nice to get to share like the moving experience with them to a point. Like, obviously it's fucking horrible to move, but it's the thing of like having had so many people listen to me rambling on and on and on about how I want to move to Yorkshire, and that's my yogurt spoon. And I love Yorkshire so much, and then he was driving me here and like paying for me to get a hotel room so I could go out the next day and have an explore, and to have like put that level of effort in for me, and then to put the level of effort that I've put into moving me, like I don't know how I would have coped with a single part of this without all the help that I've had. And it's, I really can't describe how much I appreciate it. And it's also just one of those really big, beautiful things of like, this was actually all worth it, you know? Like, I'll be on my way to the corner shop and be like, oh, actually, I'm just on a detour and have like an hour-long walk because this area is just fucking naturally stunningly beautiful. I've been having great experiences with the people here. My first morning, I spoke to 2 neighbours and immediately like made a friend of the neighbour. So the first, like, I walked in to the house upon moving here and there was no electricity on. I tried all the light switches and I was like, oh, fucking hell. So the next step, my friend had to like massively guide me through it and support me through it, because I was at the end of my fucking wits, you know? Like, I was really at the end of what I could deal with. So there's a cupboard just around there, and I was like, oh, I bet the fuse box is in there. I'll open this door and look at the floor. And there's no fuse boxes, there's just a fucking staircase descending into darkness, because apparently I have a fucking basement I didn't know about, and that absolutely shit me up. And it's all stuff where like, I've done a lot of this stuff like on my own to a point before, because like housemates haven't moved in yet, or like things like that. But I've never experienced some of the things that I've experienced here, and it's been a bit wild and a bit mental, but it's also just been like very exciting and very, it doesn't feel like anything I can't get used to or can't live with, you know? Like every other time I've moved, there's been something I've been like, oh, I fucking hate this element of the house, I hate this element of the place. Like, there's just so many things around me that I try to ignore because they fucking bother me and I hate them, but I can't do anything about them, so I just have to live with them. And it's the first time in my life I don't feel that way. I like looking outside my windows. I like the views that I have. I like the things that are around me. I want to explore my local area. I love this fucking house. It has a few quirks, and I don't think it's been like looked after that well by some of the previous tenants. But it also, like, it was obviously, like, it was definitely a fucking stunning house a few decades ago, and a lot of like those features are still here, which I love and adore, and I'm so happy to have them. They were like a major part of why I wanted this house so bad. Like, my kitchen
is my favourite kitchen I've ever been in. Like, I'm not saying it's the poshest or the fanciest, because, like, it isn't. But it's my favourite kitchen I've ever personally been in inside anyone's house. And it's inside my fucking house. And I get to be the person that, like, cooks here. And, like, I've got this little breakfast nook. Like, that's a major part of why I'm, like, actually eating real food now. Like, I'm already just doing so much fucking better for myself than I've managed to do in absolute years. And it's so nice. I'm gonna put my rocket away because it's already looking a bit wilty. I don't want it to get worse. I've also been able to sort a lot more than I expected to myself, because a lot of it's just easy stuff to sort here. Like when I've lived in Merseyside, every house that I've lived in, and I've lived in fucking many there, I would let the agency know that there's some sort of issue with the house, and they'd be like, we'll let someone know. And weeks later, I'd be like, did you let someone know? And they'd be like, oh my God, is there an issue? And it'd be like weeks and months of back and forth before eventually some man would phone me and be like, have you got an issue with your house? And I'd explain it, and he'd be like, do you need something doing about that? And it's like, well, fucking yes, that's why I'm talking. Like, yes, I do. And then they'd come in and they'd say something rude about, like, my decor and the things I own, and they wouldn't take their fucking shoes off, and I'd have to be like, can you watch the door? I have a cat. And keep reminding them so that Otis wouldn't escape. And it was just a fucking nightmare every single time anything went wrong. So I was quite worried about moving into this house and having it have several little quirks and things that need fixing. But this morning, so, I mean, to be fair, last night, I very nearly, like, I couldn't get back in for, like, 15 minutes after I went out for a smoke. I was just, like, trying the door and unlocking it, and it wouldn't open. And then eventually it did open, so I came inside, and then after that, I couldn't fucking get back out. So I had to phone the agency and be like, I can't get out, the door's broken, and it's the only door to my house, please help me. And within 15 minutes, they had a man around to open it and sort it out. And he hasn't been able to, like, fully properly sort it, because, like, we're in the run-up for Christmas and you can't get the parts. But I can get in and out and lock my door, you know, like, he's made it safe enough for me for now. He's fixed my tap. He's fixed the, like, weird, like, bit of floor that I had upstairs. Like, the tap is properly fixed. Other bits are, like, half fixed until he can get the proper parts because of Christmas. But, like, he was out fast. He's done what I needed him to. He's easy to communicate with. He took his fucking shoes off. He kept Cat in mind and made sure door was closed. Like, just, there's a level of, like, basic human respect that I've come to not expect because it's not shown by people around me. And all of a sudden, like, talking to my neighbours, talking to the fellow in the corner shop, talking to the people that come out to fix my house, like, everyone just shows this, like, basic level of, like, respect and empathy for the people around them. Everyone that I've come into contact with so far, I know that, like, people vary, I get that. Like, I haven't spoken to my neighbours on the other side, and I think I pissed them off because I think I put my rubbish in the wrong bin, and when I went out again, it was just, like, on top of a different bin. I was like, I guess that's my bin, I'll put it in there. But, like, it's not an issue, you know? Like, that's the thing, is, like, not everything's perfect, but nothing's bad. And it's lovely. It's so lovely. And there's several things that are perfect, you know, like, I'm absolutely in love with this house. Like, I've got, so this part, I'll show you, like, more of it eventually. I don't know, I feel a bit nervous about showing it. But I've got a living room cum kitchen downstairs that then has, like, a little alcove that I thought was a pantry, which would have been really nice, but it's the big creepy basement that's, like, all damp and horrible and filled with spiders, and it scares me. I don't like it at all. But also, I have actually been down there now, and it's one of those things where I'm not a particularly, like, ghosty, spiritual, witchy type of person, but I grew up with parents who very much were, so I was very used to, like, when we would go and look at houses as a family, my mum would be like, the vibes are off, it doesn't feel right here, and that would be a good enough reason to not get a house. So, like, I don't want to continue that on, but I do, when I view places, I am like, it either has a good vibe or it doesn't. And this place has a great vibe. It has a really nice feeling. And I, like, the way the basement looks is fucking creepy, I won't deny, but I don't, like, feel deeply uncomfortable in any way, you know? Like, I don't feel uncomfortable, and that's lovely. It's not even that I don't feel uncomfortable, I feel actively comfortable in this house. Like, I'm already walking around it in the dark, and it helps I've got, like, a lot of street lights outside. I can see pretty well in the dark in here. But it just is such a cosy, comfortable little space already. You know, like, it really didn't take me long to get it to a sort of environment I feel settled in, and where I can build myself new, healthier routines. And I just fucking love it. Like, I feel like I'm bragging, or like I'm, like, fucking jinxing it or something, but I like this house so much. I like this area so much. The people that I've been meeting, like, which admittedly isn't loads, but, like, it took me like 8 months to speak to anyone in my last area, so like I'm doing pretty fucking well with it for me, you know? Like, it's just been lovely. Like, it is just the highs and lows of being an autistic person. Like, the lows were like absolutely fucking horrible, and I did not know how I was going to last. And I was like, have I made the biggest mistake of my fucking life? But I actually think with a little bit of time and getting used to things and setting myself up, I can be really happy and have a really nice time here. And it's actually like, I just feel like it suits me, you know? Like, I just feel like things have really slotted into place and it all really was worth it. And it's just fucking lovely. It's oh, that's just the main thing that I have to say, you know? Like, even like the walk to my local corner shop, I have beautiful fucking views. The walk to the grocery store, which is a little bit further than I'd necessarily like, but it also feels real fucking worth it when I'm walking past rivers with like willows and like just stunning fucking views, you know? Like, just absolutely beautiful, beautiful place. Lovely little house. I just really feel like I can set myself up here to be happy, and it's already working, you know? It's already happening. Yeah. So like it started out a wee bit rough, and I don't want to like downplay that or erase that, you know? Like, I feel like it's important to show, because like I say, I really thought I was going to experience like a mental health crisis that might end up with me fucking hospitalized. Like, I was thinking, what am I going to do with Otis if I like end up in somewhere, you know? Because like I've never felt that level of like just dread and anxiety, like to the point where like I have not ever like done long video calls with people in my fucking life. It makes me so uncomfortable usually. I've never enjoyed it. I don't know when to speak. I can't hear you. I can't like it's always, I've never liked it. We've talked about it before. And like I got over it real fucking fast, because the alternative of just sitting here on my own and not knowing what to do and not just being so overwhelmed that like there was no thought in my head that wasn't just screaming, you know? Like, I didn't even have thoughts. It was just like there was nothing in there. It was terrifying. It was genuinely the worst I've ever felt in my fucking life, and that's really saying something, you know? Like, it was worse than when I left my ex and moved out like on my own for the first time. Like, it was very genuinely the worst I've ever felt. Like, it was fucking horrible for like 3 or 4 days there, but with an immense amount of support from my friends, I got through it. And on the other side, it's a hell of a lot nicer and things are an awful lot better. And obviously, I've been ready to eat my lunch for a little minute here, but I'm not eating on camera. You don't get to watch me eat, you know that. So I am going to sign off here for now. That's been the first week of my move to Yorkshire. It's lovely. I love it. The one disappointing thing is that no one's told me it'll be Reet yet. The second time that I visited Halifax, there was a little boy that had to tell me that the bus wasn't actually coming because he had the app on his phone. He was like, they've cancelled all the services. And I was like, oh right, I'll go. Is it worth going to the next bus stop, or do I need to just like walk? And he was like, you're gonna have to just walk. And I was like, oh, I'll do that then. And he was like, oh, you'll be Reet. I loved it. I love it. I'm like when the people that are like really obsessed with Japan get to finally visit Japan. I'm like that, but for Yorkshire. I love it so much. So I'm waiting for someone to say that to me now that I live here. But like that's my major complaint. That's the worst thing about my current life here. No one said it'll be Reet, but it will be. Can I say that now? Can I start adding like Yorkshire phrases to my vernacular, or is that a bit? I'm gonna go. As always, I will be getting back to some sort of posting schedule. It'll probably vary a bit because we're coming up to Christmas, and I would like to live stream, but I also have one of my friends coming to stay with me over Christmas, so that's really exciting. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I will let you know about it. I will like post a short or a reel or whatever they're called over here to let you know about any Christmas streams. I will get back to some sort of upload schedule. It'll all be Reet. It'll all be good. So whoever you are, wherever you are, oh yeah, like and subscribe. You can find me in other places, linked down below. Whoever you are, wherever you are, if you have a lovely morning, evening, day, afternoon, week, month, year, and I will see you again in a couple of days.